Yeah, my wife's gotta kill me. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Mig. Back at it again with another video. So, surprise, we're figure collecting now. Ever since I got into Super Sentai, I really got back into collecting figures. Shout out to Iki2288. He actually sold me my first Sentai figure, which is of course Deca Red. It was an SH Figuarts figure. But yeah, recently I just got the biggest figure haul I've ever spent. All of these are Japanese figures. Most of them I got from Buyee, and I'll probably talk a little bit about my experience with Buyee. I got some of them from Shopee, so I'll show the unboxing of the figures and a bit of my impressions as well. So I guess we can start off with the things I got from Shopee. So let's start with Evangelion prototype Unit 00. So for the figure itself, this actually was kind of the least favorite from my haul, just because I was kind of surprised with the detail of the painting. The sculpting it's great, it's fine. I guess the quality, especially of the paint, and I guess the material of the plastic is like not what I'm used to. And it's probably because I got newer Evangelion figures at this scale. Some of the paint, especially around the arm, actually was kind of messy. There was a bunch of paint bleeding, but the fact that I could replace the arm with the version that was bandaged, that really improved it. But considering that it's my least favorite of the entire haul, it actually has the best posability. I guess since it is a Revoltech figure and that whole line uses Revoltech joints, and it is able to get that really exaggerated dynamic posing that's kind of difficult to get with other figure lines. Even if it's my least favorite from this haul I got, it's still a really great figure. Okay, so next, let's move on to the next figure. This Asuka limited premium figure by Sega. This is for the 4.0 movie. You can tell because she's wearing that final mission suit, which is all white with a colored piping. I actually really like this design, the final mission suit. So this is a prize figure, and for those of you in the know, that kind of sets your expectation for what you're gonna get. It is relatively cheaper than other prize figures, and especially scale figures like the one I got back there. In fairness to this figure, even if it's also like included in, I guess, the bottom tier of what I got in this haul, I'm still pretty happy with it. The body sculpt is beautiful. It looks really good. The painting in general is really good. It looks exactly like it does in the prototype pictures, the promo pictures. It's really clean. My only problem with it, and honestly, like, you could see it in the promo pictures, so I guess it's not like I got deceived or anything, but like the hair actually doesn't look that great. And I know what they're doing. This is that scene where they first put on the plug suit, and there's like a gust of air from the bottom that blows their hair up. And I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort in sculpting, and like, it is really detailed. But honestly, it looks pretty messy. There's only certain angles where it looks good. So this looks good, and this looks good. This angle here doesn't really look good. From the side, I guess this one kind of looks good. this one doesn't really look that good. You know, there you can only really display it in certain angles that it looks good. You know what? I changed my mind. The front angle doesn't even really look that good, because also I guess the head sculpt, to me, it's a little weird. Apparently, Asuka does have this like kind of a wide jawline and head that they also do in other figures, but in this one, I don't know, I'm not too crazy about the shape of the head, but everything else about it looks great. You know, I even appreciate the base that apparently links to a Mari figure that, you know, maybe I'll get, maybe I won't. To be honest, like I felt like I don't know if I'm gonna get another Sega prize figure. I guess if it turned out to be like a huge deal, maybe. What also affected my opinion of the Asuka prize figure is the fact that I got a scale figure, and you know, even though this whole getting this entire figure haul really hurt my wallet, when I opened this, first of all, the box for this Asuka scale figure from Kotobukiya, it was an amazing unboxing experience. The material choices, the materials on the box, they use mostly plastic and transparent materials, but they also use some things that kind of look holographic, metallic. It's a really, really good looking box. It was really beautiful to open, and like, I would even consider just displaying this in the box because it looked that good. But in general, I'm not the type of person to keep a figure in the box. So yeah, from the unboxing, it really got my expectations high on what to even expect when I got it open. And when I got it open, I was like really happy with how this figure turned out. This is a very, very beautiful figure. I've been considering getting this line from Kotobukiya for a while, because again, they've been releasing this, I guess, since 2.0. This year, they released 2 of these with Asuka and Mari in the final mission suits. All of the figures from this line also have this bust for a base. It is the Evangelions that they use in that movie. So here, Asuka's on the Unit 2 Alpha, I think that's what it's called. And honestly, I don't even really like this design, this Evangelion. I don't like the final Evangelion she used in the final battle. But here, in this bust form, I really like how this looks. And I'm even really considering getting Mari just because that Unit 8 bust looks so good. But onto Asuka herself, the biggest thing that really drew my attention is the gradation they did on the hair. So what they did here is they used clear plastic material, and it goes more opaque as you go up to her hair. I don't know if that actually affects the final color overall of this figure's hair, because Asuka's hair it's like brownish red, right? Because Asuka's a redhead. Technically, Asuka's a redhead, right? So with some figures you'd see her, like with this, it's where her hair is actually kind of brown. Here she ends up with a much lighter shade. And even though you know that Asuka's a redhead, and this is kind of a stronger redhead kind of feel, this feels kind of more show accurate. So it actually seems like I've got so much to say about this figure, and it's because it's really so good. It's got a great weight. It's really heavy, and the body sculpt is also really beautiful. It's also really clean. They use a metallic paint for the piping, the red and blue piping, for the suit. There are some panel linings here around the shoulder, which I guess is not as clean as the others, but you know, it still looks really great. I just can't stop seeing praises for this figure. And on the shelf, it draws the most attention. I'm heavily considering getting the Mari figure that goes with this, but we'll see if I get it. Figure is actually kind of my grail. I've been trying to get this figure for like a year, I guess, and that's the Dynaction Evangelion Unit 1. So it is a big boy. This is a very big boy. I guess this is, for now, the closest I'm gonna get to a quarter scale figure, even though this is a mech and they don't really follow that scale. But yeah, it is huge. It is 40 centimeters tall. I got this from Buyee secondhand, so I got a pretty good price for it. When I got the box, and it was a massive box. The box is huge. It's almost as big as my 1-year-old. And when you open the window on the box, you can see the figure itself is almost as tall as the box. And when I pulled it out the first time, I was surprised how heavy it is. This is like really heavy. I think it said it was like 3 or 4 kilos. It said in the shipping invoice. But when you hold it, it's like, oh yeah, this is like at least 2 to 3 kilos, this figure alone. I also really appreciate like all the die cast metal on this figure. This is my first figure with die cast, and it's like really heavy. My arm is getting tired holding this up. It's got really great articulation for something this big. It's really fun to pose. For now, with the shelf space I've got, like I keep it in a crouch position and I can't really put it in the stand yet, but probably when I get a bigger shelf. So like I said, I got it secondhand, but I guess the good thing about getting secondhand figures from Japan itself is like they really take good care of it. It's still in pretty good shape, still really clean. All of the accessories are complete in really good shape. My only problem with it is there is a loose joint around here in the hip. You know, it doesn't really bother me that much. I don't want to do the jobby tightening up joints technique with super glue. You know, usually you'd pose an Evangelion like crouched like that anyway, so you don't really mind. I don't really mind kind of a loose joint around there. So this is actually my second Unit 1 figure. I have the real grade, and honestly I thought that I would end up collecting the model kit Ava line from Bandai, because I thought I preferred the experience of building the model kit and then displaying it. But honestly, the experience of putting together your figure versus just getting it and then actually experiencing it already it's something that you'd want to consider. But this is my second Unit 1. I know this does just follow like the mold of the Robot Spirits line, and so this is basically a huge robot damashi. The sculpting of this figure is really clean. I guess I forgot to mention, like, this is my favorite shade of how I think Unit 1 should be colored, because the real grade one is like a warmer purple, and this is a cold, it's kind of almost bluish purple. Really happy I got my grail. So I guess if I had to give like a takeaway in general for this video, or like what I learned from buying this many figures online and shipping it from Japan. It would be be aware of the shipping costs, like how much shipping is actually going to happen, like especially if you use a proxy service, because if you use a proxy service, it's shipped twice. To me now, I know that okay, I'm only gonna use Buyee, or like I'm only gonna spend this much on a figure on Buyee, because I know that it still needs to get shipped twice, and that twice shipping really jacks up the price. So I guess the last thing I want to share is all the Sentai Figuarts I ended up getting. I got 6 boxes of Figuarts here. One of them is a 2-pack, so this is actually 6 Sentai figures, and I got them like at a really good deal at Buyee, because like they're smaller, and I send them out in like one package, so I was able to save on international shipping there. But I guess I can talk about like Sentai and the Figuarts line because it's kind of what's gotten me back into figure collecting in the first place. So I've been really hyped with Super Sentai and the Figuarts line, especially lately. They've just started to come back. They've released a Zenkaiger SH Figuarts, and they just announced a Don Momotaro SH Figuarts, and I got like so hyped up for that. I actually put in a pre-order for Don Momotaro. When I first got my first Deca Red figure, I was like really happy with the quality of the figures and all the accessories that came with it, and the posability I could do with the figures, and I was just like, wow. I just found so many good deals on SH Figuarts Super Sentai on Buyee that I ended up getting 6 of them. My favorites are Shinken Gold. Shinken Gold is my favorite character from Samurai Sentai Shinkenja, and he actually gets like some of the best accessories in his box, because he's got 2 origamis with him in Daigoyo. I also really like Shinken Green, because he's got like this he's got his I forget what his weapon's called, but it's like a huge staff, and so he's got a huge weapon accessory with him, and I was like, I need to display him holding this, and with the sword, and I ended up with a really great display. I also got Deca Yellow, so I'm already 4 out of 5 with the SH Figuarts Deca Rangers. I just need Deca Pink. Maybe later this year I'll complete the Deca Rangers, and then I'll probably make a video dedicated to SH Figuarts Deca Ranger. I also got 3 Bokenja figures, and it's 3 because I got the dual pack of black and blue first, because that was such a good deal. I was like, I couldn't say no, and then I ended up like, maybe I should get red too because it feels weird having black and blue and not having at least red with them. To be honest, I haven't seen Bokenja. I've heard good things, and there are some episodes on YouTube, but I can only watch so much Sentai. But I was thinking that I feel like I can't get too into displaying these Bokenja figures, just because I'm not invested in the team yet, because I haven't really seen the show. But in fairness, again, because Figuarts is such a good line, basically everything about the figure is so good, I basically got invested into my figures without the need to getting invested really in the show. Y'all need to get in on the Figuarts line, especially now that SH Figuarts Super Sentai is coming back. This shit is legit. I may have spent like a lot of money on Super Sentai figures the past month, but I gotta say that like I don't even feel bad, man. I don't even feel bad because when they're up on the shelf, they look so great, and I feel like so proud of myself for putting all this together. Okay, so that's all of the figures I got from Buyee and Shopee the past few months. I wanted everything to get here before I make an unboxing video. Hopefully there will be more unboxing videos in the future, figure reviews. I'm not sure if I can do something like this again, where it's this anime figure haul. It does really hurt your wallet, and I have other priorities to spend on. Not to say that I'm not happy with my figure haul, but it does really hurt. So maybe if I do keep doing figure videos, it's probably gonna be more like one at a time. If you want to see more videos like that, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, follow me on social media. You can tweet me or message me on Instagram, suggest like which figures are coming out or you'd like to see me discuss. And thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys later. Jane.